Stop the mic. Can you hear me, honey? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hello,
There we
hello.
E. Sounds up.
Alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Patreon stream for July. Woo. The third one, I think.
Yeah.
I am getting some references really quickly for
Hello,
the
Lavender.
first one. I thought I had it beforehand. I did not.
And while she's doing that, I'll do the show.
Yeah.
But
Chill away, beloved.
this is a Patreon request stream. On Saturdays and Sundays, we do these streams where people who are the 10, 20, or 40 tier Patreons get to make requests and see them drawn live on stream. And that's anywhere from a half body up to 2 full bodies, depending on what you got. As well as a sliding scale of discounts on any commissions you get. And getting to see all kinds of whips, getting to see works early, and getting to see all kinds of saucy bits, tagged and bagged. So, consider the Patreon. Thanks to you fine folks, wife is able to work from home as a stay-at-home professional artist. And you get to support this cute little eldritch being. And see your shit drawn live on stream.
Hooray.
There we go, shill done.
Thank you, honey.
Yeah. Hey. Puppet is shill-o-matic.
It's true.
Hey, little Lucy. I always remember the little cat thing should have stayed injured.
No, the little cat thing should have stayed dead. Oh, here's a little rabbit thing.
I just like the dead body and the other one comes out and sitting there eating it like that.
I mean, protein?
Yeah, no, waste not, want not. That shit always makes me laugh.
Bro, they're fighting, like, the fucking entropy of the universe. Do you think they're not gonna eat a dead body?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it in, like, such a small scale thing?
Yeah.
That's the real question, I guess.
Well, like, are they a hive mind? I always forget if they are or not. Or are they
We
just
don't
another
know
alien
exactly.
species?
They probably are. They might even just be the same entity, just in different time and space.
They just like they exist outside of our linear time, so it doesn't matter.
Supposedly, we don't necessarily, I don't think time so much as dimension hopping.
An infinite number of those little weird things.
They might time travel. It's beyond our knowledge, so
Yeah.
does it matter?
We're gonna put them in the same
But
category.
every cube is the same cube. Yeah.
Yeah. I put them outside. I put them in like the same category as like Q from Star Trek. Like, it doesn't really matter if there's one Q or infinite Qs. There's still a Q, and they're so far beyond mortal ken that as to not matter.
Hi, Minty.
Oh, Minty.
I'm trying to set up a potential
Playdate.
me and playdate. That's a good way to put it. Between me, Minty, Lloyd, and husband
Yeah.
for that Mecha Chameleon.
Yeah. 2 idiots versus 2 artists. Who will win? The skies of the century.
I think the artist will overthink it and lose. At least that's my theory.
You would think that, but then you'll see me hiding behind Lloyd, who is painted as a pole.
That's. I could see that. I could 100% see that. Honestly, yeah.
It took you a second to get that.
I mean, I think it has tablet support.
Yeah.
Actually.
As far as I'm aware, you can just use your tablet as a mouse input for the drawing. So, I'm not sure if it's cheating or not.
It's not cheating.
The game is about like being cunning and like silliness. So, like, you're not really gonna need to make the Mona Lisa. You're gonna need to make like a brick pattern on your face and then hide against the wall.
Yeah, we all screwed. Minty's gonna screw us.
Shenanigans. I just think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Be silly.
I've been trying very hard to be more social, especially game-wise. So I'd like to try.
Yeah.
If I can. It's very difficult for me.
You did a good job trying with Peak.
I played with one other person. Once.
That's more than none.
And okay, yeah, that's true. That's better than my previous record.
Yeah. Yeah. Improvement may be a step at a time, but it's still a step forward.
Well, there you go, Minty. You want to play Peak sometime?
Yeah, I saw it, and it's like, this seems like it'd be fun. It's only like $6.
Yeah, I haven't played it either, so I don't know if you can play it single player. It's hide and seek.
I guess you could jump into random games?
I guess.
That seems foolish.
I don't like to play with people I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why you would. It's supposed to be friend swap, right?
Yeah.
What are you hiding from?
It really How can you play solo? Huh.
Oh, Peak you can, yeah. Yeah, I actually play
yeah.
Peak solo sometimes just because I like the climbing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit like a
puzzle
puzzle
for you.
I can solve
Yeah.
that's randomly generated if I like want a brain off thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You
You
can
know-
play Peak solo, but I don't think you can play Mecha Chameleon solo. If you can, that's wild.
Yeah, what would it be like?
But yeah,
How would
Minty, if
that
you want, we could get together, play that. We could even stream it sometime.
Mm-hmm.
I played Peak with Lloyd, and I killed his plushie and then threw it away.
You killed me so many times.
Y'all left me to die.
A little bit.
Yes,
Yes,
Minty.
Minty?
Actually, you have the achievement for letting me die.
I do.
You do.
Oh, what'd you get approved for? Do you have animated bobbies? Are you now a Gen 2 Wiggler? Or however that goes, I don't know.
That reminds me, I was going to try to set it up today, but I just wasn't up for it. So tomorrow, I'm going to try to set up my VGen since I wasn't completely comfortable setting it up for full commissions yet. I'm going to try to set it up for the Goblin commissions and maybe a skib for pinups, since I have so many pinup references. Oh, damn, Minty, them in some thighs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love the big poofy socks.
Yeah.
And I like how the wings are, like, they're sewn on.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's actually very cute.
It's like what's the belt? The obi? On a kimono?
I like it. I always like pseudo plushy stuff and things, so I'm a big fan of that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I'm biased.
The pants say daddy's little angel.
Ha.
Terrible. Love it.
Do they say juicy on the ass?
They should.
I didn't know that was a brand name.
Huh. Is it?
It is, yeah.
I've
You
heard
don't
of-
really see it as much anymore, but when we were growing up, it was a big thing, and I didn't know it was a brand. It's like Juicy Couture or something like that.
Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, I've heard
Yeah.
of Juicy Couture. I'd never put two and two together.
I think. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's this one website, and I swear it's constantly sending me shit. Thankfully, I'm too fat for the pants. But they got ones that say things like, they keep sending me like ads, and it's like incredibly targeted, and it says shit like it's pants that say like this pussy non-binary too. They sent me so many times these little super cute jersey style crop tops in like pink and green, and they have like the F word on it. And I'm like, that is fucking hilarious and I love it. I would not wear that in public. But I almost did buy this one. They have these really cute off the shoulder sweaters, and one says in like little sparkles on the front with a little it's like little bedazzled heart with little things coming off of it, and right in the middle and bedazzled it says cunt.
Yeah.
And I want it so bad, but I'm like, I'm not gonna wear something that says cunt.
Just say you're Australian.
Oh, I like the big sleeves too.
Yeah.
Combine the big sleeves with the
Thighs.
no, not the thighs, yes, but the big poofy socks. I think
Oh,
then
yeah.
it would be perfect. Especially if it's like, here's the shoe and it like comes over the shoe.
Maximum comfort.
I always like that look. I grew up when that was popular with character design and anime and shit, so I'm a bit of a fan of those.
Hey.
I actually own some, but they're not pink, come to think of it. I can't wear them right now because it's stupid hot.
Yeah. Forget.
Yeah, I like floofy, the floofy socks.
Mm-hmm.
That was apparently something that got popular to like push, girls like to push the dress codes to see what they can do.
All right.
And people thought it was like, oh, it's a big thing, and it's there to like define, like, you know how when any piece of fashion, especially over here, is like in schools, they suddenly talk about how it's like gang related or something like that, or like, oh, these girls have beaded bracelets, they mean what sex act they did or whatever like that. It's like that shit. When it's just like kids just putting on shit because they want to put on shit.
Wasn't it just like they didn't want to wear like the regular thigh highs, and like if you had them like slumped down like that, they're more comfy and they look slovenly?
No, I think it was just a thing. It was just a little fashion statement for a bit that people liked, and it got related to the gal culture, and now it's like weirdly nostalgic, so. The sleeve should be the biggest.
Yes. Sleeve enhancement.
I like big sleeves.
Should have the little thumb thing in there so you can have the sleeve when the sleeves are down.
Big sleeves, big socks. I don't know, I like the... Oh shit, I shrank my thing.
Oops.
I like the oversized look. It's something I can't usually get because I am an oversized person.
In the that one fighting game, the cat girl.
Yeah, the cat girl, I like that one.
With the big honking paws for the sleeves. Love it. Just booty shorts and a hoodie.
I mean, yeah, that's the look. That's what I wear when it gets warmer.
Yeah.
Or colder, rather.
Just booty and hoodie.
Booty, 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 booty.
Remember that one thing you like the thing that was like, you can survive this but not unchanged?
Yeah, that's been going around.
I did see a lamb with that.
Yeah, honey, it was posted not super worked out on our Discord.
Oh, that's where I saw it. Okay. I was just thinking about that because I was like, that's a good fucking booty shorts.
I know it has nothing to do with me, but I always get a little, like, sad at myself when they post not safe for work art for other, like, lamb people, because I'm like, I gotta produce more art. I need to satisfy all of my patrons' needs so they'll never look at another artist, even that's not how it works.
It's true.
Because I look at those other artists, but even then I'm like, damn, I need to improve myself. I need to stop self-hating.
Just need to make that picture of you, like, from Fairly Odd Parents pointing at the empty pillar and being like, this is where I'd have my fan art if I had any.
Bro, I just finished a really nice smut piece, which is up on the Patreon on the $10 tier, by the way. With the color up on the $5 tier. It turned out really good. I like that one. And I have a Smutlets thing that I'm working on. I'm probably going to add another one and potentially take away one that was already on there for the sketches, depending on how I feel. And hopefully get those up.
You did a really good lighting on that one. I like.
Yeah, the next ones will not be that nice. Because they'll just be a bunch.
They're Smutlets.
Yeah, they're Smutlets. Though sometimes my Smutlets end up being, like, I like how it looks, so I end up doing a whole piece with it. But I try to keep them relatively simple as far as, like, coloring and shading. I should keep them simpler, but I'm a fucking glutton for punishment, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, it looks like that one Miku that I want the figure of. But I don't need more figures.
Angel of the Night.
I say that my Remiel one comes in October.
Quadra Radical.
I know, right? Well, it's Evangelion. I should probably get rid of some old ones anyway. I'm bringing some off. Remiel is my girlfriend, though.
Yeah.
It's a model texture edit.
Hmm?
Is it just the texture, like a PNG on the texture?
Like to change the, like, give it like fur kind of thing on like a, like make the fabric look softer or things like that?
I'm a professional and I don't know half this shit. I really need to up my game. I didn't know what a skeb was.
Yeah, honestly, I only know about skebs from the, like, seeing that one chick come unglued.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Is that bad? I don't know.
Well, if they don't own the model, then...
Oh, that might be mad, I guess.
Yeah, because, like, some people, you get, like, the one where you can just change the, like, toggle the options on it to create a character kind of thing. But you don't own it, so you can't really edit it. That's
A lot of shit with this.
it's considered kind of a faux pas.
I did not know that. I'm
Yeah.
glad I know now.
So I'm not really sure, like, I don't really know if there's like a hard thing on that, because like they still let you use it, you know, to like start up with, so technically you can use it for like monetary things.
I still, to this day, despite being on the internet for so long, am not 100% sure of the rules around adoptables. And that's been going on since I was like a kid. And I
Yeah.
really don't want to get into that mess.
Like adoptables are kind of Wild West, because
Yeah.
you know, it's like with that protogen thing where like for some people, the adoptables, like they designed a character, that's really all they wanted to do. Anybody, like whoever buys it, buys it. It's theirs from now on.
Yeah, I have the urge to do that sometimes with some like minor characters that I do, but I don't design characters enough to really make it viable, I guess.
Yeah.
I would just be like, here's a character, draw it if you want. I wouldn't even do the adoptable route.
And like some people do, like if you like they make a character and they're like, here you go, I've made the character. You basically buy rights from me to make that character for you. I'll make art for it and things like that. And like then you can use it for whatever you're using it for. You just come to me and I'll make you more art for it, kind of deal.
I could never understand, because I kind of see like your model that you stream with as a, you know, ideally it's an extension of you. It should
Yeah.
reflect you. So to just like grab a model because it's cute, I never really understand that, but that just might be me because I want to customize literally everything I do. It really just doesn't compute in my head. It's like, why would you want to stream with something that isn't you, I guess?
You know, for some people, like especially when they're just starting out, they're not really,
Yeah.
they haven't locked down what they want to show of themselves. Because that is part of it. It is a mask. It is not necessarily you. It's the you that you're performing as. So, like, it's like you buy a car, and like a car is still a basic car, but then you can start putting stickers and things on it.
I mean, I do put stickers on our car.
So, like, it's kind of more like that, where it's it's like a utility thing until you can kind of more figure yourself out.
I guess if you like don't have a set idea of yourself, but to me, like a car is a tool you have, whereas like an avatar is meant to like represent you. But again, like I think that's just my bias, because again, I customize literally everything I do.
And I think too that, you know, for some folks that's they're either not artistically inclined or not artistically, like they don't think in that way. They just think of it as you know, like a VR chat avatar kind of thing.
I love you, Minty. I can't keep checking DMs. I gotta get these bitches done so I can go take a nap.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I probably want to improve that. I could see doing it for a piece that they already got from me, or like a friend.
Yeah.
Like if they could like show me who the artist is in like their portfolio and be like, this artist did it. Like if someone was like, I would like you to draw clothes over the model Minty made for me.
Yeah.
And I can confirm with that artist,
That
is
they're
it okay if
with
I do this?
Right.
And they're like, yeah, then I would do it. I'd probably do that ahead of time.
Yeah, and that's really like, unless you've, you know, personally done the original kind of deal, like, unless you're the one that did the original, then it starts getting real wiggly, because you got to ask, like, hey, do you have the rights to this? Like, was this person just sold commercial, like, were they just sold it to use for this thing, or were they given full commercial rights, and blah, 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 and it's a whole thing.
If I make you something like a PNG tuber or something, I put the like $20 on there specifically for that. After that, you can do whatever the fuck you want with it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I draw a commission for you. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it. I don't care. I got my money.
I watched the thing.
Maybe as long the one thing I would be mad about is if someone claimed it was their artwork, like they did it.
Yeah.
That would make me upset.
Yeah. And
But
that's-
literally anything else, don't even care.
Yeah, I mean, T is saying that somebody was tracing her art. I'm not shocked.
I've had that happen since
it the
I was
bin?
like before I even had a Patreon. People would trace my art for stuff and like sell it on Redbubble or something.
Sounds like the DeviantArt kind of thing. We're like, this is my OC donut steal.
Yeah, I've had art stolen over the years. I don't get it as much anymore. I don't think people steal art as much. I think they just do AI these days. But I
Yeah.
haven't really had art stolen in a while. I used to happen all the time when I was like in the Sonic fandom and stuff like that when I was a little bitty baby. I think someone did it while I was in the Watchmen fandom. Some people did use some of my Undertale art to RP. I didn't appreciate that, and I asked them not to.
Yeah.
Because they didn't, like, at me.
Right.
And like, I don't necessarily, if I can avoid it, want to be known as the person who's making art for an RP account.
Yeah.
Because I don't want people to come up to me and think they can RP with me. Because I hate that.
There was a thing I was watching earlier today, and like this person, they did a little design, and a company stole it. No, so at first a company was like, they DMCA'd them to take it down.
They do you? And I'm sorry, Minty.
So like they DMCA'd their art and took it down, and they were like, hey, you literally don't own all cat designs on the internet. And the company was like made a shitty joke, and they're like, oh, whatever. Well, Dexardo, which is a website that does all kinds of different things, usually around like gaming and general community stuff, we're like, hey, can we do a report about what's going on? Because there's been an absolute metric shitstorm on Twitter about this company stealing your shit. Because the company then proceeded to do stuff like change their profile icon to the art that they had DMCA'd, and were saying they were going to be making merch of it and shit like that, right? Just a giant, like, weird crash out. And at first they were like, I mean, just like, be classy about it, I guess. Like, I really just want this to go away because this is just stupid. And they're like, yeah, okay. So anyways, this company had like a huge crash out about it at first, and then like did that, changed their profile, said they were literally just going to be stealing this person's stuff, got blown the fuck up about it, and they were like, we're sorry, the DMCA thing was automated, da 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 da.
How a full-ass company do that with their whole-ass face to an artist? You could have just paid them and been like, we want this.
So, pin on that, because guess what they did after
they paid them and said, we want this?
They sent them an email saying, hey, this looks bad. Would you like to do a collab where we'll commission you to make some designs for us to sell?
That way make us look nice.
That way it'll look good for both of us. And they were like, lol, no. And then they just, like, they went to bed for the night kind of deal. And apparently the company posted it online like, see, we tried to work with them, but they didn't want.
Who would? No shit, Sherlock. Is this company fucking stupid?
Yeah, a little bit.
Companies steal art all the time. Sega accidentally, apparently, stole some art of, like, Sally from the Sonic, Saturday morning cartoon, and put it in one of their games, not realizing it was fucking fan art. You go like, oops, we totally didn't know that was fucking fan art, and then you just stop.
Yeah.
Go like, oopsie doopsie, one of our guys used that and we didn't notice. Sorry about that, taking it off. You just lie.
Yeah.
You just lie, man.
I mean, like, in that case, you probably could have been like, we're sorry, we didn't know this was actually fan art. We reached out to them.
Yeah.
And paid them money. Because, like, most artists would have been like, oh shit, I got my thing on the big huge thing and now everybody knows about it. That would be a big deal. They could have just reached out, paid them, like, let's face it, a pittance.
Yeah.
And then they both would have looked good.
See, now they gotta pay them a lot.
Yeah. Like, that could have been a giant nothing burger for them.
And they would have gotten, it's Sonic fan art. Like, if it's similar to, like, the style, like, I hate to say it, it's not. The Sonic fan art is very, like, if you're doing it exactly like the way they do the promotional art, it is not the most difficult in the world to imitate. There's a reason, like, kids really like it.
A lot of the fan art, too, is all, like, a lot of fan art for Sonic stuff is usually pretty, like, at least mechanically high tier. Like, it's at least well done. But, like, that could
As someone who grew up in the fandom, nah, but...
I mean, I'm outside of the fandom, so what I see tends to be a lot higher. Well, like, that could have been a big nothing burger and just been like, hey, we're sorry, we didn't know that this was fan art, it got through, we'd like to make this okay with you. And it would have been a great look for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
But like that company being like, well, you know, we're going to DMCA you and, oh, well, we might just sell your stuff because what are you going to do? We're a company. Like, bruh.
There was this one, I remember on an old, Reddit video where they did steal a comic guy's art. It was like that looking back at the girl meme, but it was a guy looking back at a piece of pizza. And a restaurant or something like redrew that. And they were like, what the fuck, bro? And their response was just, meme's a meme. Which is honestly like a better response than what they did, so.
Yeah. Also, yeah, Minty, that's just fucking, that's some petty ass shit. I would just be like, okay, fine, I'm never gonna work with you again, and let other people know.
Yeah, that's really all you can do.
Like,
this is why I worry about getting on things like VGen and getting out of like my circle. I really only had 2 clients I had to be like, I'm not working with you anymore. Though I did when I tried to get on, when I first put up stuff on Fur Affinity, I did get like someone who talked in so much a woo voice I literally could barely understand what they said, and then they just ghosted me after a while for I don't even know what reason. Like mid-conversation. I was not just like, I was not sad about it. I was like, I can't even understand what you're saying.
Wife over here like, furry translator, and throwing the phone at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Minty, like, people gonna be shitty. Like, I wouldn't even give them the time of day. Be like, alright, fine. Just gonna report you for stolen stuff. And
I could totally see, like, not taking commissions anymore after shit like that.
Yeah.
It depends on, like, how much you need it financially, I suppose. But I
Yeah.
feel like you could... I've always said, like, you can be richer with just as shitty work. So, it's like, you can be unhappy at a day job.
It's like, I've told her before, like, while I'm there at the day job, I have times where, like, I'll just see a customer who I know is either, like, struggling with something, or it's just, like, you can see that them spooling up to be shitty kind of thing. And it's just like, hello, you're not going to do that, so let's see what's going on. Because I just don't want to deal with that. Like, some people will just be the fucking grossest ass people and think nothing of it. So I don't even really get upset about it.
I'm gross.
You are not. You're cute as hell.
I think these are the base colors, so I want that yellow. When it's not in the moonlight.
Riding evil by moonlight.
Legit.
By daylight. They say winning love, but like they were in a relationship at the start of things and were in a relationship at the end of things.
They were not in a relationship at the start of things.
Weren't they?
No.
Oh, is she just weird?
She thought he was an annoying guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he teased her, which, thinking back to it, a fucking like college guy teasing a middle schooler is a little weird. But every time like people talk about the age difference in that, I'm like, young girls like older men. I'm sorry. I liked older men when I was younger. Now they're just the right age for me. Like, I still like older men.
Hello.
I'm reading a manga right now where they made a big deal out of the age difference, and he was just 21 and she was 26. Everyone acts like she's like this ancient cougar. And I'm like...
No. What?
What? That's only like 2 years more than us.
Yeah. And like at that point, like one's 21, one's 26. That's when you're at least a little adultier adult.
Yeah, it might be slightly more adultier adult, but you're both adults.
Yeah. Like that, I think at that point, like you're both relatively functional by then.
And plus it's the woman, like usually women are not out there taking full advantage. Sometimes they are, but usually if someone is purposely dating younger, it's because they can't get people of their own age because they're fucked up or really immature, but they just like met each other. Neither one of them were like out looking for someone of that age, so I don't really think it's a fucking problem.
Yeah, that's generally when I like I look at it as like, what is the age gap as far as like development of the two people, and what is like the power dynamic of it.
In that series though, that man is just incredibly stupid. No matter what age he was, he would be too young for anyone. But she's working on it. But it's also like, it's not a romance manga. It's an ecchi comedy manga, so.
Yep.
And then they made a big deal out of doing underwear for a woman who is 36.
Oh no.
I'm older than 36. And hot. Thank you, sweetie.
Sneaking that one in there.
Thank you, honey. I love you too.
I'll tell you, you're pretty every day.
I think 21, if like I met someone, I would be like, you're too young for me.
Yeah.
But I'm also, 37, so I'd be like, depend. They'd probably be hitting on me because I would not be hitting on them. I prefer someone who can at least like rent a car at the very least.
Yeah.
And after that, it's all gravy.
Because at that point, you're an adult.
As long as you're like 25 plus, sure.
I feel like as long as you're both like functional adults, you're both in the same like adult like
stage of life.
Yeah, the same stage of life as each other, same like power dynamic. If like you were 40 and they were 60, like, well, one of you is gonna not last as long as the other, and that's kind of sad.
Oh, Minty, you're such a cougar. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have an older guy.
Hello. Meet the older guy.
Yeah. I think women want older men in general because, it takes them that long to fucking realize how stupid they are.
I was gonna say they want a man who's at least developed.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But the guys who are like old enough to be looking for younger women and it's weird, they're not developed.
Yeah, that's generally exactly the problem. That's why they're looking for like someone I can have power over. It's like, because they're
someone I can be, the person who introduces them thing. I don't want a broken woman. I want a woman I can break.
They want Fluttershy.
Ugh. Ugh.
I am sorry that I had to explain that one to you.
I thought they just related to her shyness. I didn't know they wanted to use it to like take advantage of her. Like, damn, that's nasty.
Nope. It's the most pathetic thing you can think of.
Like, if I like a pathetic man, it's either because I want to, like, put him in a blender, or I want him to improve. Like, I want to see him, like, rise as a person. Not, I want to manipulate the hell out of him. Like, I can see teasing someone, but I can't see, like, oh, I want this person because I want to lead the relationship because they don't know any better. Like, that's weird. That's some weird shit, man.
You want them to get better and become a nice lady.
Yeah.
Jax.
Yeah.
Isn't she lovely?
I'll still put her in a blender, though.
I mean, yeah. You're never gonna not put Jax in situations. That's fun.
Now, she's just more fun to tease.
Mm-hmm.
Because now you can tease her by telling her how beautiful she is and shit like that. You can tease her with compliments.
The one with like her and like Pomni going, "Ha, you're such a pretty girl," and then it's just Jax crying, going, "You think I'm pretty?"
I'm not. Shut up. Do you think I'm pretty?
Obviously, in every game.
Yay.
It was never in doubt. I also like just. In general, I like Gangle. Like, I like Gangle to poke fun at and tease, but I also like that Gangle, like, grew and got better over the course of things.
I like at least, like, if not top Gangle, I do not want submissive Gangle.
No. I'm gonna say this as best I can. Secretly freaky nerd Gangle.
Yeah, 100% with Zooble, yeah. I want her to, like, just have fun exploring herself. I do not want her to be all shy and submissive and shit like that.
No, I saw a really cute picture of, like, Zooble walking by, and, like, Zubul looks like they're wearing Shibari, and then you see the Gangle mask on the back.
Damn it, I wanted to do that. I want to do that too. I want her to like come to the door and be like, "Have you seen Gangle?" Like, no. But like Zubul's in full Shibari.
Yeah. I have seen a lot of people talking about doing like the Gangle Shibari with Jax.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Which that's fine.
I don't mind that coupling, especially now that Jax is like improving as a person. Like if you bring her back to life. Beforehand though, it's just person getting revenge for bullying, which I'm not a huge fan of that sexually.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a decent fan of that when it comes to like, oh, I want to torture this character, but not like I don't want people to have sex from a point of view of hate. If I'm gonna be 100%, unless it's like mutual hate.
Jax bullies Gangle to the point where Gangle's like, fine, and then just fucking like doms the shit out of Jax. It's like, alright, you know what?
I feel like Gangle would just pull out some of the weirdest costumes and BDSM shit you've ever seen.
Yeah, I bet.
And not even like painful BDSM shit, but like the weird crap.
No, she'd have latex.
Yeah.
Calling it right now.
Latex fursuits, specific costumes.
I see Gangle walk by in like one of those like pool float fursuits, but it's as fucking Jax.
Yeah. See, that's the kind of shit. Like, I feel like she would be into all the weirdest roleplay. Affectionate.
Yeah.
So am I a little bit.
she's got a Cheetan outfit and she just fucking chases Jax with a bat.
Cheetan would just be in the digital circus as Cheetan. No one can stop Cheetan. Yeah.
You just see the Cheetan in the digital circus like trips and falls over and the head falls off the mascot costume and there's just nothing in there. It's just Cheetan exists as Cheetan.
You get Gangle and before you like sit down to have sex, she's got a script ready. That kind of shit. And you all have to stay in character.
She's got a checklist.
No, like a legit script. Her roleplay's serious.
She's got your fucking character sheet and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, you better bring a character sheet to this fucking situation. And she's gonna hold you to it.
She's got a script. You will hit your marks there on the stage. You see like X's along the stage? What are those? Your marks. What? Yeah. Jax in a mascot costume.
I mean,
For the baseball thing.
commission's open. I would like to draw more Jax smut. I just like, the only problem with that is like I don't have a lot of ideas. The only other thing I kind of planned on doing was maybe doing Pomni looking satisfied with like her makeup all fucked up after like a blowy. Like that's about the only other thing I had planned, honestly. Anything else I wasn't really planning that far ahead.
Yeah. Could do the lesbian doing the makeup on the face one with Pomni doing that to Jax.
I mean that, or yeah.
Yeah.
Draw that, Minty, do it.
That's
No one can stop you.
Pink Mew Mew. Does that mean Pomni would be orange? Little tiny fists of fury.
I feel like Gangle would be orange.
I could see that, yeah.
Kinger would be blue.
The Virgin Jax, the Chad Pomni.
Who would be the cowboy? Maybe Gangle would be the cowboy.
Oh, yeah.
Sweetie, the gun's facing the wrong way. No, it ain't!
Yeah. Which one? You know what? I was about to say who would Kane be, but it's Flower.
Yeah, it's flowery.
Just of course Kane's Flower.
Or maybe Kane is the fucking cowboy. I don't know.
I did see.
Might be Aqua, honestly.
I saw during like the Tumblr Sexy Man thing that like the voice actor for Kane was like, of course it's Kane versus Tenna. They're both bottoms.
Yeah. And they were both boss. Ooh, I should draw that. They do both seem like bottoms.
Yeah.
They both think they're service tops.
Off to the sides, you could have like Gangle giving the thumbs up on one side, and then off to the other side would just be the fucking Big Shot.
A lot of things I see of Tenna is actually like Tenna being bottom too. Whenever I do look for stuff, I think people, especially if it's something like a specific fetish relationship, like either like a pet or a feeder feedee, something like that. He's always kind of the person who gets pampered because I think like it really appeals to his character.
Well, like the thing too, like he's a showman, right? So he's always on stage performing, but outside of the stage, like a lot of people like that are like either want to give up control or want to like be taken care of.
Bro, he asked Mike for everything, and Mike, quote unquote, has to run everything for him, and he cries if you say something mean about him.
Yeah, like,
they're both pathetic little bottoms.
Yeah. Like that makes a lot of sense. That's in their nature.
Yeah. They're both creatives who present themselves and fall apart at the slightest bit of insult. Like, of course they're bottoms. That's me. Of course I know they're bottoms. That's me. I will cry if you say one mean thing to me. Please don't. Bard takes commissions now. I gotta play that commission game. They updated it to take your tablet better.
Well, he said he was on a collab doodling thing.
Yeah. Ooh, was it Magma? I know that's kind of a thing. I'm too shy to do that. Yeah, Magma.
That sounds fun. You could do it with Minty.
Oh, I don't know. I think I feel too self-conscious.
Why?
I don't know. So, like, it was hard enough for me to stream drawing because I was afraid everyone would realize all the things I'm doing bad. But you expect me to just draw stuff off the cuff when other artists are there to look at me draw stuff off the cuff? No, I'd die.
And they would talk about how well you do things. Because that's what y'all artists do.
There was a Cults of the Lamb one that one person was doing, but I never got the balls up to join. This is why I'm not in the fandom good enough and why people never draw fan art of my characters. Because I don't interact with people enough.
It all starts with a single step.
That's scary.
Minty, like, I steal your skills. And
I know, I appreciate it. Minty doesn't count. She's not people, just like you're not people. She's taken a step up from being a person.
Yeah.
I told him that once. It's like, I'm shy around people, and he was like, you're not shy around me. I'm like, you're not people.
Yeah. I've never let it down.
It's true, though. It's exactly how I fucking feel. There was one person who did like 30 Lamb OCs, and I wasn't in there. And I was like, I didn't even know there was 30 people in this fandom. And I was about to, like, every time I saw it, I was about to fucking cry. Now that shit makes me want to quit drawing.
And the infinite yawning abyss of how many people do things?
No, the fact that like, I work so hard and post so much content, but I'm still not part of the group. That makes me want to just like die, I swear. It's like the most hurtful thing, and it's not their fault. I want people to draw my shit because they like it, but it does make me like really, really like upset, like to the point of tears sometimes, because it just feels like I'm not good enough to be part of the group or something like that. Or because I didn't interact, I don't get to be part of the group because I'm too shy, and then I go into like self-hate spiral and that kind of shit. Probably shouldn't be sharing that online.
Don't worry, I bully her into being nicer to herself.
I'm trying. But it just, like, I made, like, so many comics. And I get, like... It's like I'm in the level of where I can live off of this by myself. I, like, make money off of my art. And I make so much content and so many comics. And even then, like, I'm still not, like, included when people draw 30 plus, like, OCs for a fandom. And I just feel like, damn.
Honestly, that also shows you just how many, like, how much things there are, because we always forget, as, like, Parasocial and figure out how to insert the tip. Minty, what?
Well, you asked permission first. Minty.
Might need context for that one. But like, you know, like we do have all these like interactions with people, but we also got to remember there is a semi-infinite number of people doing things, and it's really easy to forget just how many people are there.
Yeah, but I'm also in that fandom. And there's a bunch of artists I had never even seen. There's a bunch of Lamosties I didn't even know about.
See?
And I like watch the fandom.
And that tells
which
you just how much
says to
there
me
is.
that I'm less popular than people who don't even post.
No, it says that there are an infinite number of things that you've never even seen.
No, I fucking
If
live in
you
that
follow it religiously and you hadn't even seen them, then that means there are so many things there that you could have
I'm sorry,
missed.
I disagree.
And you're wrong.
I'm not going to talk about this anymore. I don't like it.
What did Minty send me? Oh, she's trying to figure out how to get the tablet pin tip on.
I think I changed this one out a bit ago. Usually you have to like grab it with like a clamper or something like that for your teeth, depending on how bad it is, and then you pull a new one out. Actually, I might have to replace this one. I got more nibs.
Yeah, Minty, like it looks like there's the gap there. It looks like there's the gap there you'd be able to get a pair of tweezers in to pull the old one out. And then it looks like it's just a push one because it just has like a, looks like a rubber nib on the end. That's usually just a pressure fit and you just push it in. Some of those things it's hard to tell. And you can definitely tell that these things are made by people that don't assume you're going to be fucking using it.
Well, it's better for it to like work while you're using it than it is for it to like be replaceable, so maybe that.
Oh, maybe, but
I don't know. The only reason I've replaced this nib maybe twice, maybe 3 times since I got it a few years ago. And I think one of the reasons I had to replace it sooner was because I got like, I have a cover for my tablet, and at one point I didn't realize the one I got was a paper texture, and it like ate away at my nib. But then like I wore away at the paper texture so much it was smooth, so it didn't matter.
it screws. Yeah, okay, that's a much better design then. Because a lot of them are just like a pressure fitting. You just
Oh, I
push
got a
and pull
new
it.
G pen. I should try that.
But if it's like a proper threaded thing or like a pushed and twist kind of deal, those are.
Ooh, really rough. Wow, look at that.
Huh. That's almost more like a pencil, the way it has like the wibbliness to the
Ooh, it
edging
gets
of it.
thick really quick. Ooh, nice. Probably not for this though. I'll play with it more later.
Artist. Oh boy, new toy.
I know, right?
Acid toy, acid toy.
Yes.
It's cute. It's like a puppy with a crinkle toy. Yeah, Bard, you just thread that shit in there and now it's stuck. I think about that with like Prince Albert's. To each their own, I guess, but that does not appeal to me in the least.
I saw a vibrating tongue ring in that manga that I was reading. I
Yeah,
thought
I've
that was
seen
pretty
those
cool.
too. Like, I guess if you can already, go through the thing of getting a tongue piercing, like, sure, why not?
I'd be so worried it'd be infected.
A tongue piercing? Yeah. Like, those ones were kind of rough to heal from what I understand.
Yeah. And it'd make it hard to eat.
Yeah. And usually, you should get a plastic one or a polymer one, because a metal one's clacking around against your teeth. Oh, yeah, so she's getting a textured tip instead of the textured cover.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, you gotta make sure the tip feels good when it slides around, Bard. Otherwise,
You
I won't
really
like
do,
it.
though. You ever have one where don't? It's terrible.
For reference, she's talking about a tablet.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
that'd
talking
be
about a
good.
tablet pen.
Yeah, I could really, like, especially if you're going from, like, physical media to digital media, having it be all loose and slidey like it would be a real weird change for you.
It is supposed to help if you are Transformers.
Robots in the sky.
But when I started out like decades ago with a very small tablet that is still for sale for $90 if anyone ever wants it.
That's so wild to me.
Because it was like a engineering tablet.
Yeah.
And so I've worked with like the least useful of the useful, so
I just find that fucking hysterical because of course your dad found a fucking like engineering CAD tablet to give you.
I feel like someday I should just buy it and like show everybody the tablet I started on and try to draw with it.
That would be kind of cute.
That would be fun.
Like professional artists go back to their first tool kind of thing.
The fact that I found it was really cool.
It's like the TI-83. That motherfucker's still around and never will not be. Man, there were some new TIs this year, which sounds like a disease, but
it does. Some UTIs this year.
But like, the thing on it's like you can connect to the internet with it, or like it's like you can upload programs and stuff with it, and it's like, bro, that is why you weren't allowed to use these other ones because of that. What do you mean now you can do it? Like, cool, that means that you can't use this calculator in testing.
Honestly, I think schools should just have like Wi-Fi blockers in it.
Yeah. I mean,
maybe you could just password the Wi-Fi. I could see like for phones, you don't block the phone, but I could see just passwording the Wi-Fi in the school so the kids can't use it.
Yeah.
Which I don't think you have a phone plan on the calculator.
Yeah.
But I guess you could make a mobile hotspot if you really wanted to.
Yeah. Like there are laws about like blocking phone signal in a building.
Yeah, but Wi-Fi isn't about phone signal.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like I don't like it's restrict like that's why you were supposed to have the TIs was because it restricted you. You couldn't do things like have Python on it and shit like that. But like if you sell it as you can now do that, then you can't use it in the testing. So you have a $200 brick. Like that's manipulating kids and their parents, because most parents aren't going to think any better of it. It's the TI calculator. It says you can use it all the time. That's what they tell them to get. Of course you're going to get the new fancy one because it's a fancy new one. And you want the best for your kid. Well, now you've wasted money. Like the the MacBook Neo, it's really trying to fit that Chromebook like area for people because it's better than a tablet but not a full-on computer kind of thing, and its cost is pretty much about in that range too. Yeah, I would say you should just get a desktop for that kind of price, but like it's filling a laptop niche.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's what some of those things, hey, how's it going? Like that's what some of those things are for, is to just be like, hey, this is trying to fill a specific role in a specific area kind of deal. But then once you start like having it get out of that role, what is its purpose then?
To serve butter.
Oh my God, butter. Though the Neo did go up $100, but everything Apple went up $100 recently. So.
Yeah. That's sad when tech gets more expensive every year. Like tech you already had for sale.
Yeah. Like, and it's not a real price increase because they also immediately go back on the sale. Mm-hmm. And not even like a shitty sale, like to the original sale price. So like the markup is just to try and bilk things for the time being kind of deal. Like we're not allowed to talk about like what an upcoming sale is gonna be, but like if somebody comes in and I'm looking at the thing because we can see it, and I'm like, hey, look, you should come back 2 days from now. I can't tell you why. I can just say that you should probably come back 2 days from now, kind of thing. Because like I'm what do I care? What are they gonna do? Yell at me for getting a customer?
This is why you didn't work out at the fucking GNC, because you're bad at like scamming people.
The thing is, though, like that
You want people to get what they pay for.
that person's now gonna come back, cause like I was talking with a lady and she was like, "Hey, I want to get this one on, but I've never gotten these kind of things. What do you recommend?" I was like, "Well, I'm gonna walk you over to here, and I'm gonna tell you to put this on and try it out, and see what you think about this." She's like, "Oh, I really like that. That's really good." I was like, "Okay, cool. So see this one right here? It's $70 instead of $240. That's what you just tried." And she's like, "Oh, I want that."
Yeah.
And then she sure enough got that. She got something else, another thing, another thing. It's just like, but that's what it is. It's like, look, you'll get that and you'll spend a bunch of money and you'll be happy. Or you'll get this, be even more happy, and then probably do other stuff. But you'll also
Buy more things.
You'll also tell people, hey, you won't get screwed over. And for a lot of people, like, that's a rare occurrence nowadays.
That's a big value these days because everyone be doing that.
And I hate that shit. Like, no, fuck you. You marked this up because you're an asshat. Like, the moment some places thought they could, they jacked the hell out of the SD cards and the external hard drives. Like, I legit, there was, it went from $100 to $300. And then the next day, there was a sticker that says, was $300, now $250. And I literally just put the labels in front of each other for each day that they changed the price. Because somebody got yelled at in corporate and they immediately put the price back down. It's just like, no, fuck you. You know what you're doing. We don't play that shit here. Go away.
Be gone.
Corporate ass hats. And now we're going to be doing all the big change for the whole electronics department. So that's going to be interesting. I look forward to seeing the one type of TV not selling at all because it's got big fucking tags on it that's like, now with AI! Which is already did not at all. Ooh, a cooling fan. There have been some neat ones for those. Dyson has a little, like, portable jobby, like little single-person coolie fan kind of deal. But when it spins up, it can either be a fan or you can turn it over and it has a flat plate on the other side. And while the fan's running, that flat plate gets really cold. So you can, like, put it against your chest and, like, cool yourself really fast. But it's like $150 or something. So, like, yeah. But, like, there's some neat things going out. There was one that was like, you pretty much, like, put it in your shirt kind of deal. And it cools, like, your back between your shoulder blades. Because that's a good spot to dissipate heat kind of deal. Cutie. Ugh. Here I go, here I go. Should draw somebody as the flower man.
Who?
I don't know. Bard, because it's funny.
No.
It's just the fucking, like, Cyclops creature with, like, the little suit dangling underneath it because he doesn't got no body.
Bard in, like, a tux or something where it's just the thing hanging below his body would be funny.
The dress attire.
Oh, wait.
Indeed. The Arender is often finding themselves in situations they just can't get free. Darn shame, really.
Isn't that the whole point?
I do not miss having to wear a freaking tie and dress shirts at GNC. That was garbage.
I thought you were cute.
I appreciate that, honey. did think I looked handsome. I just don't like having to wear the monkey suit. It's uncomfortable.
You're my monkey.
And I dance for you.
That's true, you do.
You love me. I'm a professional dancer. I do often joke that I look like I'm pole dancing when I'm going up and down the ladder. I just ain't got time for that shit. I'll get what I need and get the hell out. Also, I once again have made people like, I asked the one guy, I was like, look, man, I've got a lot of this stuff all coming in for all these new things. Could I like put it here instead, or I don't know, make it out into a pallet? And he's like, yeah, you could do like a pallet and we could just put it over here. I was like, cool, I'll be right back. And I came back and had this huge fucking stack of stuff. He's like, Jesus, did you just get all that out the one aisle? I was like, yeah.
Yes.
I am very good at organizing a whole bunch of bullshit into a small space.
That's what you do with me.
It's like, look, I do what I can because I must. What did I
We do what we must because we can.
We've already had people start circling too because of the, we're gonna have 3D printers and people are really excited about that. There was one person was just like, yes, I know you had 3D printers. I don't care about that. Do you have the filament in? And I was
That's
like,
a good question.
I was like, yeah, actually we do. And he's like, cool, I'm coming over because now I don't have to order it.
Hooray! that does save you time. So.
Yeah. Well, like, that's the thing, like, when you start having more of that around and you make it less of a niche thing, it becomes a big deal. So that's really what I'm hoping is going to end up being the case. That, and if we start selling some of the accessories there too, it'll be a lot better. Because, like, several of my coworkers have already wanted to get one. But like the one guy was like,
I gotta learn to fucking 3D model, damn.
I still say Blender, if at all.
I've been trying. Blender is very
Obtuse.
difficult. I've been trying CAD.
Oh.
Not CAD. Whatever.
No, yeah, PicoCAD.
PicoCAD, yeah.
That's a lot better.
I'm having trouble with it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of stupid.
Art tools are very obscure to their particular niche.
I feel like if I could learn the basics, I could get it done. Oh, I'm having so much trouble.
So MIT, they put a lot of their courses fully online and free kind of thing. And there are a couple that I'm going to start looking at because one's for video editing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if maybe having it in a framework would help me learn better. I'm not. Sometimes I wonder if I'm like. That's one thing I was looking at was there's one of those like how to be like a learning about being an educational presenter kind of thing. Because I do sometimes wonder if I'm even entertaining to watch.
I think you are.
Thank you. Gotta stretch my legs. Wait. Can I get you anything, Princess?
No. It's a little hot in here, I guess. Maybe it's because of my computer.
It looks like it's facing out again. Never sure why it does that. There we go. Let's see if that behaves. There it goes. That might help.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes what you need is a magical girl with a little more gun. Engineered magical girl outfit. Cube. The internet as a primitive hive mind. I mean, yeah, kind of. Although it'd make us look like we're schizophrenic, because look at Twitter and how often everybody just beefs.
He'd fucking find the Hell Girl.
Yeah. Oh, you know, thinking of weird crossovers, Gundam Wing and, what's the one with Lelouch?
Code Geass.
Is that Code Geass? Yeah. The one with the guy with the black hair and the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Code
That's
Geass.
Code Geass.
They're having a freaking crossover.
Sure, why not? Don't they have mechs in Code Geass?
They do.
Yeah, there you go. I'm surprised they didn't have one before.
Yeah, apparently for the 30th anniversary, they're actually doing a crossover manga.
God, is Code Geass 30 years old already? Damn. I don't
Yeah.
think it is.
I know Gundam Wing is. But...
Gundam Wing probably is. I was about to say Gundam's way older than 30.
Yeah. I'm sure I'm going to spell that wrong. Oh no, I actually did spell it right. Yeah, there we go. 2006. Yeah, that's 20 years old.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
I was about to say, I was like in high school when that came out, and I'm not that old yet.
Yeah.
Give me a few years.
Yeah, and then Gundam Wing was 96. So yeah.
It never really clicked with me. I don't know why.
Gundam Wing?
Well, Code Geass. I actually never watched Gundam Wing.
Yeah.
I can totally see Gundam. I can see both of them not clicking with me actually, because like I'm really not a fan of like war stories.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't really interest me all that much.
Code Geass was a little more towards the characters.
Well, Code Geass I think is more like a revolution type story.
Yeah.
But I still wasn't all that into it. I'm not really into stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm in very like character driven stories where the outcome is usually like the problems of the characters.
Yeah, I think that's really the thing. Like that's why it didn't work well with me. Is just because like Gundam Wing, it was like haha mechs kind of thing because I was much younger then. But like that's really watched that one. But the Code Geass, since it was like the revolution, and it was a little more character driven, but it was like a lot more like, you can't tell me what to do, Dad, and I'm the coolest edgelord with all the plans. And that just didn't fucking stick with me.
It did seem very like teenager-y, but it was made for teenagers, so.
Oh, speaking of, this is the cover art.
Not bad.
Very long.
Yeah, honey, it's Clamp. They're the longest of the long.
Well, like it's more.
Is it Clamp? Well, it's around that time anyway.
But I mean, this is for the crossover one. This is the new thing.
Yeah.
But they leaned more into the like Lelouch art style, so they're a little bit longer. Even like Hero there is drawn more in that style, so long. Yeah, see, I didn't even know about the idea of immortality in it because I just did not get that far into it. It just didn't stick with me. Both were cool. Both had mechs, so like on the surface I could have been like, yay, mechs! But yeah, I think given my teenage years,
I wasn't that angsty when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why it didn't appeal to me. I don't mean that in a
Maybe.
bad way. I just wasn't a very angsty teen. I was a sad teen. So
Yeah.
things like Corona from Soul Eater appealed to me.
Maybe if I was edgy. I do like I like the very shooty like power that like my cool eye lets me do stuff. Like now that I'm older, I thought that like hilarious.
I mean, back then, that's kind of probably what inspired that, honestly, for the most part.
Probably.
As far as toony stuff goes.
Yeah. Yeah. The green hair girls are more interesting. Okay. Yeah, I always remember the green hair girl. Probably because she was one of the ones that looked a little different design-wise.
Because they showed off her ass a lot.
Yeah, that's what I mean. She had an ass. Just at all.
I guess, like...
For that art style, that's a big butt. Hey, they like Corona too.
Yeah, because Corona's a great character.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you watch Soul Eater and don't like Corona, man.
Maybe they're a Death the
Corona
Kid
was
fanboy.
voted the most, like, favorite character out of the popularity poll.
Death Enjoyers be like, what?
I'm gonna be 100% like Death the Kid is kind of... He doesn't have a lot going on. Even at the end of the series, like...
Nothing there.
Look, I really like Soul Eater for a lot of stuff it did. That guy is really great at doing, like, single character moments. He is really bad at doing long-term character and plot developments.
He needs a plot writer.
He needs an editor
Yeah, desperately.
to rearrange his shit. That's how I always feel with his stuff, is like, this would be so much better if he just rearranged it a bit.
What do you mean you need somebody to keep your tone in line over the course of your writing?
I was literally watching the Fire Force one, and I was like, watching this in real time without reading the manga, I could have rearranged this to fucking flow better on the fly right now, and I don't even have the full of the plot.
You literally were like, I know when you're gonna tap out, and
Yeah.
I literally got to this part.
He is also very bad with tone.
Yeah. I literally got to that one spot. It was just like, that's as much as I can take of that.
And it's not even like, people complain about the offensive stuff in there, but like, it's not even the offensive stuff that turned me off. It was just like the writing is very poorly put together.
Yeah.
There's really cool elements, like Corona and Soul Eater is really cool elements. I love the entirety of their story.
Yep.
But like, they ignore the character for like a third of the series
Yeah,
after they disappear.
Yep. Just, no, I'm gone now.
And then like decide like, at the very end, we're just gonna like wrap up this story and make them a cool boss fight. Which they wrapped it up in a pretty like visually entertaining way, and it was
Yeah.
very good, but like, it's like, oh yeah, I forgot.
Oops. Forgot about that
And
character.
then the fucker has the balls to say, I wanted to write a shonen with no filler. It's like, yeah, I guess there's no filler when you don't have any idea where you're fucking going.
Oh yeah, the zombie guy, huh? No filler?
I wouldn't even say his shit's filler. I'd say it's just ADHD.
A little bit.
Some of it flows really well, and I feel like it flows better than Fire Force because he actually probably had editors forcing their hands more at the time.
Probably.
And I think that's why it gets progressively worse. Because he got big enough. That's what I think is the problem with like One Piece. Is
Yeah.
the editors don't want to
They don't
do
wanna question
anything.
things,
Yeah, they'd like, oh, now they're a maestro. Like, I'm not gonna fuck with that guy. Like, he makes all the money, but you need editors.
Obviously, he's right. If he's gotten this popular, and it's like, yeah, no.
Yeah, if there's no main plot line, there's no filler. That's really how it felt at a certain point.
Yep.
Like, there's plot things we'd like answered. We're not gonna do anything with it.
Nar.
That guy is really good at visual storytelling, though. I think, like, he'd be better if he just made a comic with no dialogue.
Yeah, probably.
And you can just fill in the plot yourself.
Yeah. If he did like, what's that one? It's like Megalopolis. Like, there is dialogue in that. I don't know why they bother, because it's just there to like visually flashbang you with more information than you could possibly process. Like, if he just did something like that, I think it would be great.
The manga at least has a satisfying ending. The anime has a shit-ass ending. But yeah, it is very ADHD. Maybe he shouldn't have literally started off his manga with 3 different sets of main characters.
Yeah. Literally any of these groups
I
could
don't
have been
think
their
I
own main
have.
character.
I'm actually like, I say this all the time, Soul Eater is like a rare exception. I'm not a shonen action person at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I prefer slice of life or horror or romance. Because I find, like, anything that has a fucking, like, tournament arc, I'm usually like, bye.
Yeah.
The only exception is, like, Soul Eater, and not even that much. Yeah, you don't need Black Star. I'm sorry. Like, he's a cool character. He should have had his own fucking manga.
He really
doesn't
was.
fit in with the rest of the damn anime.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they should just taken everything Black Star
Yep,
and put it in its own manga, and I think we both would have been better for it.
I definitely agree.
And also, maybe take out Death the Kid, because he doesn't really serve a lot of purpose.
Same thing, Death the Kid could have also been his own thing.
No, he couldn't. He does not have enough personality.
Well, yeah, that's true, but like,
His guns have more personality than he does.
you know, Death's kid trying to take over his job and things like that, that could have been its own side thing.
Yeah, but it was never even a factor in the actual main story.
Because
So,
he didn't fucking do it. That
all
man-
he was one joke till the end of the damn series, I swear. But, like, Maka's development is really good. It should have just been Maka, and, like, the rest of those characters were, like, background characters. It's another thing. It's way too many background characters. Way too many bad guys.
Yeah. Sneak, Cobra, Cobra.
Like, Black Star is perfectly serviceable protagonist. He's
Yeah.
very interesting. He has a very interesting story. It shouldn't be in Soul Eater. It
Yeah.
should have been its own damn manga. And every time he shows up and has to do something, it's distracting as hell. Every time Death the Kid threatens to actually, like, do something in the story, it gets derailed. And the only, like, well-written character is, like, Maka and Corona. And Soul. Like, that's literally it. Everyone else kind of fucking sucks.
And then Death the Kid skateboarded away. And then Excalibur.
Well, he'll, like, show up to something that's super cool. Like when he fought Corona on the boat. And he'll derail because we gotta make that one joke.
Of course.
The cat girl, the cat witch, is also just one joke. They only kept her in there for titties. Like, we
Yeah.
have characters with tits
No.
that are way more interesting.
So what if we had this
Medusa is fascinating. I love her fucking relationship with Stein.
one? Yeah.
See, that could have been kept in there, because that's like the whole, like, the children and the adults.
Mm-hmm.
They could have taken out her dad. He kind of blows. This whole thing just needed a lot of editing, but because it's a fucking shonen manga, where they can go for, like, decades and not
One
wrap
Piece.
shit up, you can put in as many damn characters as you want.
Yeah.
Because you need, like, jobbers, and you need, like, friends, and you need all this bullcrap. And I always hate how they just, like, stuff shonen action manga with all this unneeded crap that doesn't serve any purpose.
But there was time now. And then it's canceled.
The only one that does a good job with that idea is Dr. Stone.
Yeah.
Because literally, like, yeah, you have a shit ton of people, and they don't all get a lot of airtime near the end. But, like, everyone serves their purpose to the greater machine of human advancement.
And they're all, like, every one of those characters is Chekhov's gun for later.
Yeah.
Like, literally every character.
I wouldn't say every one. Some of them kind of get forgotten.
Some of them, but
But
like,
also, like, it's still, like, it's all of humanity together, working together, and they're elements of humanity.
it's like, wow, this character seems like they'd be a one-off evil villain. Wrong! You need a pilot later in the thing.
Plus, like, the villains do come back very well, yes.
Yeah.
Plus, like, instead of just being like, I am a guy who punches really hard. Oh no, we gotta fight this guy. We need a guy who can punch really hard in this specific way. Which is always just bullcrap. They're always pulling that out of their ass. I hate that in, like, DBZ especially. But, like, Dr. Stone is actually like, we're doing this, we need a pilot. We're doing this, we need someone who can sew really well. We want to make this, so we need someone who can, like, work with steel.
We need a jeweler.
We need a jeweler! Yeah! See, that makes sense that you need a fucking jeweler.
Like, we've progressed to the point where we need somebody who would be a very specific, like, tool thing that is not needed for, like, general survival.
And it even goes with the whole, like, shonen thing of, like, everyone's the most, like, stupidly talented person
Yeah.
at whatever the balls they're doing. Because it's an actual skill that they're doing.
this guy is an amazing programmer, and we have just invented fire.
It's like you bring everyone who's autistic together about a different thing and they make the world better.
Yeah.
It's great. That was a great series. It's the only shonen that I will fucking sit down and rewatch.
Oh man, you know, talking about like that with like we need this guy who punched better kind of deal. Man, so like the whole thing with the Absolute Batman right now. That was their whole DC was like the Marvel Ultimate thing did good even though they canceled it. We want to do that, and so they made the Absolute Batman. And the whole thing is like, what if Bruce Wayne was poor and he was just a construction worker and was big man, big man? Well, then they do the mistake.
Don't we already have that in a bunch of shit?
Yeah, but like they do the same stupid shit that they always do in that kind of situation. Where at some point they don't have an idea, so their idea is, what if other man, bigger man? And like, if you only had one point of your thing, and now you have that, you have undone the point of your thing. Why are we even here?
They really that's why I don't like a lot of those things. It's more like, what if people who fought crime actually got hurt? What if Superman was evil? And not like, I want to write a story with an actual conclusion to it.
Yeah. And so like,
that has something to actually say. Sometimes they do, thankfully, but like a lot of the times they're just like, this is my character, who's this other character, but slightly to the left. Why are they slightly to the left? What do you want to do with something slightly to the left? I don't know. I just wanted to see that concept.
Like, you know, they did the one with Red Sun, where it's like, what if Superman had landed in Russia?
That one was good.
That was good, because it's like, how would that change the entire context of his personhood? And like with Absolute Batman, what if he was poor and just grew up in this shitty place, and like how would that affect him? Is not what they went with. Mm-hmm. Like, no, we still got to have all the other characters and have to have all the other beats. His big thing is him, big man, big man.
I always thought the purpose of Batman being rich, like not originally, but it was, there's some problems that even with all the money in the world, you can't solve without like actually going out there and putting your boots to the ground. So he was solving the problems that money solve as well as the problems that, you know, protecting people directly solve in the meantime, because society can't change that quickly. Like that was always the like meaning of it for me. It was like, it takes both sides to actually like solve a damn problem. People are still going to suffer while you're improving things, so you have to go out there and help them.
Yeah. And some, like in the case of like supervillains, like some of them are not going to be affected by you changing the systemic stuff.
Yeah, there's always going to be someone who's out of the system too. Yeah. But also again, there's like, if everyone who Joker hires has a job at Bruce Wayne's factories and shit, he can't hire minions.
Yeah.
So that fucks him over and he can't do his crazy ass shit. But there will always be some people who are like so off the beat that they can't be helped, or that they will like do it again and stuff like that, like the Joker. And there's some people who just have like a really bad day and you want to like give them the means to reform themselves. And he tries to cover both. And I always thought that was, but I also grew up with, you know, the Batman from Batman the Animated Series. So that was always my take on him. Is everyone's like, oh, it's a rich man beating up a bunch of poor people. It's like, no, it's a rich man trying to improve everything, but there's gonna be shit that's a problem that you can't legally or money-wise handle. That's another thing, like, Batman is outside of legal shit.
Yeah.
As much as it's outside money shit. So you need someone who is outside the legal means of everything to do stuff, because it's still gonna be a problem.
Did I show you the one art piece where it's like the goon that just like turns the corner and gets punched by Batman, and then like opens the door and gets punched by Batman, and then he's like holding like an application and he gets tapped on the shoulder and he turns around and there's like a suit hanging from the light pole? It's like that. That's what Batman do.
That's the Batman version I always like. The one that will take you off the street but then offer like you a job.
Yeah.
The one who will stop Mr. Freeze from hurting people, get him help, but still let him escape to go to his wife's grave.
Yeah.
The one who, when Harley got like approved to leave and had a freak out when she was out, said to her, like, he bought her the dress that she was looking at and said, like, everyone's, like, even I've had, like, one bad day.
Right.
Like, that's the Batman I want. And they don't want to do that.
Yeah, he's the Batman that sat with a little girl dying because her powers were going to kill her. And he just sat there and held her hand because that's all he could do. Like, that's Batman. And so, like, when you do this kind of stuff where you're just like, what about this? But you're not exploring any of that, then what's even the purpose?
What's even the damn purpose?
You know, even Miller, like, with the like, this is the tools of the enemy Batman, still explored, like, an old, tired, angry Batman. Like, that was still, at least, how would he be different? And even at his core, he was still trying to be Batman.
And Batman has meant different things at different times. Like, the reason Batman was so rich originally was, like, yeah, the Adam West one. It was because it was, like, 007 type stuff. James Bond things. Which is, like, of course he'd have to be rich so he can do all the James Bondy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, look at all these cool gadgets and stuff like that. And then later it was... you know, the thing I was talking about. And then sometime around the way, it was like, I'm gonna plan for everything and control everything, which I was not a fan of.
Yeah.
It started to be about, like, justice and stuff like that, and hope, and, like, what happens when that gets fucked with, and all that shit.
And, like, some of the ones where they do, like, they'll do a good job of, like, what if, his need to control goes out of hand and he starts becoming just like authoritarian and stuff like that. That works really well. And, I like that even just like some of that stuff is just like, I can plan for whatever, but there are certain situations that, like, what's my plan? Nothing. I can't do anything about it.
Oh, I might have a reference for this, but I think I faved it.
Huh. That's funny. I didn't know Batman was that old in the comics. Adam West.
That's true, but, like, people still liked that kind of stuff. Like, secret agents, gadgets, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
What was the one with the guy with the shoe phone?
Yeah. But thank you, that is cool.
Yeah.
James Bond inspired Batman. Batman was inspired by James Bond.
Yeah, get smart. That's what it was. Actually, Bruce Wayne lives in Batman's attic.
I think the Adam West Batman, though, is more based off of that. Because I think by then that was out. But also comics were very silly and weird and very, like,
yeah.
Here's a weird thing that totally wouldn't work in real life type thing.
The Silver Age comics.
Yeah, pretty much.
Superman sneezes. Now he has ice powers.
Legit.
There was, I did actually appreciate Death Battle did a good one with Superboy Prime, which is the Superboy if he had never stopped being like Silver Age kind of stuff. And
I swear I had a really nice smoking cigarette picture somewhere. Sorry, keep going.
But, you probably got it from that anime. But,
no. I'm thinking of something different.
Okay. But, yeah, so, like, one of the things is just, like, he is pretty much outside of continuity because he's, like, fucked it up so much. And so, like, it's not necessarily who punched big, like, big man punch good. Like, that's irrelevant. These two characters are ones that exist in a reality warping, continuity changing kind of situation. So they would affect things that way. And that's what ended up happening, was it just literally made a continuity where the other guy had a good life. That was how he won. Because the other guy, was big, powerful, reality warper kind of thing, but he was schizophrenic and depressed. He basically created his own supervillain that hated himself. And so, like, he would go save a busload of people, and the bad guy would go blow up a building to balance the scales. And it was just him. He was just schizophrenic and unmedicated. And so that was the end of the Death Battle, was just him, like, giving him a continuity where his wife didn't die, and he's an okay person in a healthy life.
Sure. Why not?
but that's actually, bothering to understand the character.
Unlike the rest of the death battles.
Oh, God, I know.
What if Mob... Shut up. Die.
What if Mob and Psyche Goon coffee jellies? Next question.
Mob and Psyche would just hang out.
They would.
Psyche would probably, Mob would probably have a lot of questions about, how he controls his stuff so well.
How do you read minds?
Well, he'd probably, give him little inhibitors.
Yeah.
Just like he has.
That'd be so cute together. He's finally able to talk to somebody on his level. I appreciated that little, snippet for the anniversary thing. It just, he's not even using his powers to help Reagan. He's just, holding him up. He looked so tall, too.
Mm-hmm. He did look a little taller.
Yeah. Mom's growing up. It's been 10 years.
Ooh, look at me. I'm a young adult.
He's no longer a little baby man. Baby man.
I've seen some art of him being a full adult. He looks pretty good.
I'm glad. Mob is a good boy.
If everyone is not special, maybe you can be what you want to be.
Hey.
Mob and Dr. Stone do that whole vibe very well. Of everyone is good and can contribute to the situation. The whole point is with Mob, it's no matter how good you are, someone is better than you, and you have more than one talent anyway that you should nurture as you grow. And then for Dr. Stone, it's
everyone has value.
Everyone has talents of their own, and you should use them to help other people. No one is useless, no matter what your talent is. They revived a mangaka.
Yeah.
Because they're damn, we need people to be happier. Oh, we'll revive an entertainer that can put out a bunch of stuff to entertain people. What can be spread easily? Manga. Everyone's fucking mindset gets better.
Yeah.
Every little thing is helpful. Every person is helpful.
I like that. Just everyone has value, period. Also, TE manga.
I did like how as soon as he unfroze, he was like, my deadline! Where's some paper and ink? Here you go. Ugh.
Oh god, that Roroni guy probably made his deadline.
That was the funniest fucking joke in all of fucking JoJo. I'm sorry.
Hands down, that's such a fucking good joke.
Oh no, time's, dilating and going super, super fucking fast.
I'll never make my
deadline. The Stan manga guy made his deadline. What? That was so fucking funny. Also, Stone Ocean is, I'm not going to say the only good JoJo, but it is the best JoJo. Y'all can eat my ass. I'm sorry.
Horse is a Horse and Less, of course, is funny, but, Stone Ocean is just downright good.
Stone Ocean is just better written than the rest.
Yeah. It's one of those, he's just oh man, I gotta figure out how to draw a woman. Oh no, I figured out how to draw a woman. Crap, I need a plot for it.
I know, I wish I had that job. Well, he did use it to do that. He wrote it in his head that he could do that.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could just go and everything's... Oh my god, imagine him going digital.
Stan's just no.
He just flings the ink at the computer.
How does that even work? It lands on the tablet in the exact sequence to move the mouse around.
I could see that, yeah.
He'd have to get a tablet that could handle his draw speed. That would be the other thing.
Yeah, I don't think the computer could keep up.
He would he'd probably just take photos.
Yeah, he'd scan them. That's interesting that he had to write what people were inside of, their heads instead of draw it.
Yeah, right?
When he's a mangaka.
Yeah, you would think that's how his brain would process, but I guess, rules of the stand. I did like that it's nothing to do with power or all that bullshit. It's how do you use your thing?
Yeah, that is one thing I do like about JoJo, when it's not just Jotaro punching people.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you know what? Nah, this little fucking cursed ass puppet is probably really good if it's hiding under the bed. Or like the Spice Girl, where it's like, what's your ability? I make things soft. That's it. Okay, well, what does that do? I make your bones soft. Like, that's good.
Well, I do the opposite of that. I guess I make things hard.
It's true.
Horrible.
I love you.
Do you?
Yeah. It probably would. It'd probably like evolve or whatever.
True.
I did like that too, where it's just like you as a person have evolved, so does your stand.
Yeah, but it didn't come to much in that specific arc.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't very well written. I'm gonna be real with y'all, like, all except for Stone Ocean, the plots are not very good. Everyone loves Stardust Crusaders. It is just guys going on a fucking episodic field trip.
Yeah. They did a little better with it in the one with the gang one. Like that one, it really actually did have importance, but it's also in the gang one, so I'm not a big fan of that one.
Like, that's not a bad thing, though.
No.
It's very, like they said, it's villain of the week, it's episodic, it's Sentai type deal. That's not good plot writing, but it can be good writing for that.
I'm going to say this and I'm not going to feel bad about it. Jokusatsu. I know, our little cardboard cutout. It got all baked up. It's still almost there, right?
I remember when I first watched that, because I was new to JoJo. And I did watch the original too. I actually, I preferred the second one with Jonathan, because I thought he was a doofy little Dorcas.
Yeah.
He was funny. He was at least fun to watch suffer. He was one of those type of characters. But when it got to that, I thought the build-up with Dio was so damn good, and then the actual, meeting him, I was like, this motherfucker, this pussy-ass bitch,
what the hell is this?
He was better written in Stone Ocean, where he only shows up for a few minutes.
That's true. Yeah, Jokusatsu, like JoJo. But, you were so just, deflated.
I was like, this little bitch, he can stop time for 10 seconds? That Hamura can throw an entire nuclear submarine at a witch. That's the only death battle that mattered, because Hamura would wipe the goddamn floor with Dio. I'm sorry.
Just fucking
What's his power? Punch things really good and stop time for 10 fucking seconds.
It's not even he's not even all, as a vampire, he's not even all that better than human nominal. You could still just shoot him with a gun.
He's really not that impressive for all the powers he has.
I really like that where it's just yeah, no, see, he actually did all these other things. That's why his priest is so cool.
The priest was cool as balls.
Yeah.
I really love the priest. Again, Stone Ocean, best season. Y'all will have to live with my take. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. Stone Ocean almost made me cry with some of the stories, and JoJo doesn't do that.
No.
JoJo's fucking stupid. There's an orangutan reading porn in JoJo.
No, Foo Fighter.
I don't think I cried at Foo Fighter. I think the other lady who had the money in her boob job, that one. I think her story and her fight made me a little sobby.
Yeah. Stone Ocean in general is just good, and
Shimura. I should do some Goat Mura porn sometime.
Yeah.
There is a little bit of in the thing I'm working on, because it's the lamb and the goat being pressed together while their gods fuck them. But that's not, I just have no ideas for Goat Mura. That's the problem. I really like that ship though. There's a fanfic that's written from Shimura's POV, and it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I've seen Shibari. Honestly, Shimura as a trapdoor spider, ambushing the goat would be a lot of fun. Just suddenly webs.
See, again, I don't know what to do with the Shibari after that.
Yeah.
Well, he's just hanging up there, I guess.
Just Shimura, I got what I wanted, leaves them tied up.
I could see them doing that, yeah. With my, one I did of Shimura and the goat, that was part of the thing. It was the goat worshipped Shimura without question. They were basically Shimura's puppet.
Yeah.
So Shimura would sometimes just grab them with fucking spider web and just pull them along like a leash when they were like turned into like immortal.
Pinata! There's the goblin laugh.
I love Leshy.
Yeah.
That one person that drew Leshy as a joint, and then he was like, "This is not what I meant when I said free use." That got me laughing. Oh, there's the one thing. Oh yeah, it was the squirt gun made out of like the bottled water and some other pieces of crap. And someone said in the Splatoon universe, this killed Shinzo Abe.
Yeah. Formerly alive Squidzo Abe. No.
That's so fucking funny. Good night, Bart. That fucking cracked me the hell up, man. I'm not sorry, former Squid president Squidzo Abe.
I love the fucking formerly alive Shinzo Abe jokes.
Fuck that guy.
We watched the thing today where it was like some kids broke into a school. Kids, they were what, 18? But like, they broke into a school with a fucking plasma cannon.
I know, right?
It was the first time that I've heard that sentence uttered in like non-gamer terms.
And then they showed us a tutorial on how to make it.
They showed what the plasma cannon was, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, that's a plasma cannon. Okay, then.
You can't have one, honey.
I mean, yeah, what would I use it for?
Apparently to break into schools.
Melt the snow off the driveway.
Yeah, actually, that'd be a good idea. You can do that. I did say, like, it's a shame we don't have, like, a flamethrower.
I mean, you can. Like, that is actually a thing for, like, burning weeds and stuff. Like,
well, there you go. You'll get a fucking plasma cannon to burn the snow off our damn yard.
It's just, like, it's a wide bore thing that you hook up a propane tank to. Like, one of the little canisters. And, like, it's supposed to be, like, yeah, you can...
Oh, fuck, this is a man. I just saw he. Well, it's an elf. It doesn't matter. It's an elf. I'll just take the tits out.
Oh, that's...
Elves are androgynous. It's fine.
It's good enough.
Good enough.
We don't have any big titty elves in here. What the hell are you on about?
I don't get that at fucking all when people are like the big tittied elves in like anime and shit. It's like, why would you have big tittied elves? They're supposed to be like lithe or whatever the term is.
Forest creatures with big long ears
who eat like just vegetables. Like, why would they have big old titties?
I did see that that one artist was like drew an elf with big fat tits, and they were like, she's like, yeah, I was adopted. It's just this one chick who's like twice the width as all the other elves around her. Bard caught your elf joke. See, it's just that character from Marriage Toxin. They just go with whatever's appropriate for the time. Tits are business attire, obviously. There's also the running joke that, like, you always see male dwarves with, like, the big beard and all that stuff. And then the running joke is just, like, humans are just a little racist and just can't tell the difference between women.
I can totally see that, yeah.
They've been here the whole time. You just didn't know what you're looking at.
I probably shouldn't give them this hat, though. That is a woman's hat.
It's a wizard hat. It's wide brim. In Dark Souls, there's Big Hat Logan. You can guess what type of hat they have.
A small one?
No, that's a pretty reasonable size. Their student, on the other hand, bigger hat. Because they learned from Big Hat Logan, so they got to.
So the student has surpassed the master?
Mm-hmm. Much larger hat.
Ah.
It's basically just hat.
He's only hat. Damn, fucking fedora. Hang on, I have a thing for this. I have a 3D fedora. Because I used to draw Thin Man all the time.
Makes sense. Fedora man. Yeah, I'll never see the Fedora Lord anymore since we're not in Virginia. Darn shame.
There's a guy that came in and kind of looked like a fedora lord, but he just wasn't wearing a fedora.
I got to make a little kid's day the other day because, you know, scalper's gonna scalp, but some of those assholes will just like grab the cards and then like hide them somewhere, like they're gonna come back for it kind of thing. And of course I found a little squirrel stash of cards.
There it
And
is.
like I had just picked it up, I was gonna take it up front later, and I was going up front to get something, and there's like a mom with a little kid, and she's like, yeah, I guess they're just out. And I was like, hey kid, you trying to get some Pokemon cards? And the mom was like, yeah, but they're out. I was like, so about that, why don't y'all come onto the desk over here? I was like, here.
Why don't you come on over?
Like, there. I found somebody hid these and they were gonna like get them later or something, and I just haven't brought them back up yet. You want any of these, little kid? And the kid was like, and so the mom got to get the kid a couple packs of cards, and the kid was super happy.
Good.
The kid was like, yeah, I got my points, and I wanted to spend my points on cards.
Aww.
And the mom's like, yeah, they have a certain amount of points, and then like
Aw.
if they do something, they get deducted points, but if they do something good, they get points added, and they can trade in their points for things.
Aww. That's really sweet.
And I'm like, yeah, that's what I did when I was a kid. That's how I got my little Sega, my first console. I did all my, mowing the lawn and stuff, earned my points.
I just never asked for anything.
It was just cute. I'm just like, man.
That really does suck that that's what happens to kids. They just
Yeah.
want to, like, get the thing that was designed for them, and then
Right.
the scalpers take it all and try to steal it.
And so I'm just like, man, like, these are fucking cards for little kids. Like, and I played Magic and stuff when I was growing up. I want kids to have that experience. I want them to have joy in their little lives. The fuck you mean, like, they can't find any of this stuff because people just grab it all up? That's gross.
It's fucking disgusting. I would never want something that is like a nerd thing if a child wants it first.
Yeah. Like, I have just handed shit off to a little kid because, like, I had it, but, like, a kid would have also wanted it, and, like, I'm an adult. I can get more stuff later.
I always let the kids go first on anything, too.
Yeah, like, little kids are only going to have that first experience once, and if it's a shitty first experience, congrats, you fucked it. Like,
It means so much more to them.
yeah,
You're an adult. You can find other things to do.
yeah, I'll have more good experiences in my life.
That's why I just prefer to get, like, my nerd crap on the internet. I'd rather just pre-order it. If I'm gonna, like, spend money on something, I'll just buy it ahead of time, and
Yeah.
that way I'm not taking it from a child and, like, I'm not, like, lining up somewhere to get it. I just, like, yeah, I want this, so I'm gonna pre-order it, and that way it'll just get mailed to me when it's ready.
Mm-hmm.
No taking it from the shelves that a kid could get it. No, huss, no muss. Just get the thing I want.
Yep.
And plus it shows that people will buy it, which is
Mhm.
also good for the creators and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, if I was at Hot Topic and they had some, like, Digital Circus shit that, like, I wanted, and some kid was like, oh boy, this thing, I'd be like, here you go.
Yeah.
No fucking thought.
Yeah, it I don't know. It just bothers me because, like, especially if you're a person that likes a thing, you should want other people to like the thing.
I'd probably ask them who their favorite character is and shit
Yeah.
like that. I'd be like, oh, who do you like?
Like,
I'd be like, oh, I have an extra of that. I'd be like giving the kid free shit.
and like if you're doing that much and like kids are just literally not doing it because they can't get it, then there's not going to be a future for that. There's not going to be new people getting into it. There's not going to be more people doing it, and then you can't do it because you collecting it all and hoarding it to try and flip it when there is no one that plays it anymore is meaningless. So like you're just sabotaging yourself too.
Yeah, I think the bottom is really gonna fall out of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, it had like there's already been like people will just be like people are just saying, oh, I just don't get it, instead of like, oh, I gotta go, I still want to get this, I'll get it from so and so kind of thing. People are just like, no, I just won't get it at all.
Well,
So like it's already happening.
Like, they're losing the kid sales, and scalpers and stuff sometimes just return shit.
Yep.
So they're potentially losing money. People can't afford to pay the scalpers, or they won't want to because, it's too much fucking money. For one, like, no one has money right now.
Yeah. It's just it's falling apart. I'm glad to see it. I hope it doesn't tank things, because I do just in general want kids to have things. I don't know why that's such a big fucking ask. Like I said, like, I played Magic growing up. I want kids to be able to play Magic. I want to have those experiences for those kids, because those were good experiences for me. That really, like, that got me through a lot when I was younger. Being able to play Magic with a couple of dorks at the YMCA made YMCA tolerable. So, like, I can't understand that kind of person that just takes that away from kids. Like, even the like the Hot Wheels collectors and stuff, they've they have unified to get rid of those kind of people here.
Because it's bullcrap.
It's fucking bullcrap. That fucking chuckle fuck that keeps trying to, like, call the cops on people and stuff because they're not letting him scalp. Like, that guy got yelled at and thrown out of the store.
No one likes you.
Because he literally went running to try and, like, grab up, like, Nidos and stuff and got yelled at by the store manager.
Good.
Like a loser. Like, that's just fucking weird. Why are you weird? You're a, like, 70-year-old man. What the hell?
And I know, like, everyone's hard on money right now, but doesn't mean you should take shit from children.
Yeah. And, like, a lot of those people, they're not making money to really merit that kind of
Yeah, they're not making money to live.
Like, that guy is apparently just fine to literally be almost every morning there waiting for the door to open. So he's just some retired jackass.
Mm-hmm. Do I imagine now, like, it's probably tough on retired people because all the costs are going up.
Mm.
On literally everything.
Yep. Yeah, I noticed the gas spike was over with instantly, so that's good.
Yeah, you say that.
Well, it did, like, immediate when even the shitty place that is always way more expensive went right back down. So a lot of people have just said enough is enough kind of thing. So it's getting better.
I don't think it is. I think it's probably gonna get worse before it gets better. And honestly, until that man's out of office, it's gonna get worse until it gets better. Because he's gonna find some new thing to do.
I think the best he can do is die and take AI centers with him. No one needs a data center. The easiest sentence to utter. I have seen that, like, it was one that was going to be, like, the biggest data center in the world did get shit canned. They did cancel that project.
Good.
They literally had the guy that was, like, heading the project sitting in the fucking meeting for, like, a half hour, hearing all these people fucking toasting it before finally just being like, we're rescinding the project and leaving.
Good, bye. No one wants them.
Yeah.
They don't help anyone. It just lets rich people get richer.
Mm-hmm. And, like...
with not even real money.
It's all fake
with
money.
Like, promise money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all pretend. It's just, like, the idea that the thing will create value at some point. How? It hasn't yet. And, like, because of the way some companies are, that some of these companies, you know, they show their expenditures, but they also show, like, their carbon footprint and stuff like that, because some of them have started doing that. And they have been getting fucking roasted because they're like, yeah, see, we're doing good and we plan to be carbon neutral by such and such time. But then when you see their filings, it's like a 20% increase in their shit because they've gotten more data centers or more like cloud computing. So they're like their investors are chewing them up now too. The ones that they actually care about.
I am hoping the AI bubble will fall out eventually.
Yeah. Well, so many of them have been getting canceled and stuff, and so much money has been sunk in it and has been shown to be such a failure on every level. It could fall apart faster, is what I'll say.
More places are like DuckDuckGo advertising like the option to turn it off. I think as more people do that,
Yeah.
that will be a better sign. Even though DuckDuckGo does have its own AI, but at least you can like be like no,
Yep. Yeah,
because everyone does. But at least now you can be like no.
having the choice to completely disable it in every way and just not interact with it shows how much of a failing it already is.
And I think if more people do that, it'll eventually show that like people don't want that.
Yeah.
Because they won't be using it, and you'll have the actual metrics of people who turn it on and off.
And like Tidal has been like, hey, we know that there is just this never-ending deluge of AI bullshit. When we find out a thing is AI, we immediately take away its ability to be monetized. So the reason that they're there trying to do stuff and sneak in AI music is taken away from them en masse. We do not allow it. We don't want it here. If they have uploaded it, they cannot monetize it. And that's the way you, like, that's how you kill that kind of stuff. Is
Because you didn't make it.
yeah, you didn't make it, so you can't monetize it. And even like with some of the like Adobes and stuff like that are like, yeah, you can do AI editing and blah 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 blah. Whereas like Insta's like, hey, we have machine learning to help it do this and this. That is not that kind of AI, and we do not allow that.
Yeah, when people are going to start explaining that their machine learning or their AI isn't generative AI,
Yeah.
that's when it's going to start going down. When people have to actually say like, yo, this is AI, but it's not that AI.
It's like, look, we have developed this AI to help it track faces better. That's machine learning. There's it's like a little tripod that you put your cell phone in. Oh, what the fuck? Spam calls
very
these past couple
popular.
days. But like that one, it's like a little tripod with a little gimbal that you put your cell phone in. And it has machine learning in that little gimbal so that it can help your phone track you. So like if you want to do like skateboard tricks, it can track you. Like you can tell it, tag this thing, follow it.
I think we're going to end up with like non-generative AI is
Yeah.
what people are going to say, because that is basically machine learning. Because AI does have its advantages.
Yeah.
I say that as someone who despises it, but I don't despise AI as a thing, because like you said, it's just a well-taught machine.
Yeah.
I despise it as generative. I don't want it to make things because it lies.
Right. It literally can't be like there was I saw a thing where it was a company being like, haha, we've got another round of funding, and I looked at what it was talking about, and the company is a law company, a AI law firm.
Ha!
And
Okay.
brother, you are stepping in a stupid field, because that is the dumbest possible shit. And like now judges and people have started like just handing out fines and contempt of court and just outright throwing out cases because you can't do that. That's fucking illegal. Like, it's not illegal yet.
You're making up shit in court. It's illegal.
Yeah, and that's why they've gotten thrown out, because it'll make up shit. It will make up fucking cases.
You're lying in court.
And then if you lie about
That's
it
perjury.
and say you didn't use AI, like, that's even worse. There have been people that have gotten major fines. There's been one guy, like, I think he ended up getting disbarred for it because he just kept doubling down on saying he hadn't used AI for his brief. And it was just like, well, you're kind of stupid there, buddy. But like that, you can't use it for that kind of thing. You can't use it for medical stuff because it just makes shit up. You can't trust it. It's like, oh, we had the AI help us develop this thing. It's like, okay, did you use machine learning that figures out how to fold proteins, or did you use generative AI? Because one of those is going to kill people. Noir elf. A noir elf is just an elf that isn't like a bright green and brown colors.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, so part of the new Warframe thing is going to be a noir Warframe.
That's cool.
So that'll be fun.
That one chick isn't a Noir Warframe?
Well, she's a space clown, but like
So are you!
that's good. I like that. But no, it's going to be like the robot from Fallout.
Ah.
Kind of like that.
Which one?
The detective one with the hat.
Oh, Nick.
Yeah. Nick Valentine. Yeah, it's going to be Nick Valentine styled.
Hot.
Yeah. It's you're going to be going to a robot world, and there's going to be like mafia robots there, and that's the new Warframe that's going to be there, is the Noir Detective Warframe. And it appears to be adding blackjack, so we're going to have blackjack and robot hookers.
Oh yeah, blackjack and robot hookers.
Gonna go to a new planet with blackjack and hookers. But like, yeah, it looks pretty good. Also, we get to see fucking Space Mom during her younger years, so that's cool. Like we've got
Space Onei-chan.
Yeah. Like we've gotten some hints about like Space Mom's past and stuff like that. And we've gotten some hints about how Space Mom was able to literally throw the moon outside of reality. But apparently that's one of the things we're going to be learning in the new stuff. And that's really cool.
I'm glad you're excited.
It seems a lot of fun. I do think it hilarious that even in the fucking reveal video for that, like, you can hear the audience at TennoCon screaming in the recording. There was so much hype at the idea of Space Mom being there.
Hey, Space Mom!
Space Mom!
I love my Space Mom.
Yay, Space Mom.
Is this a glitch one? Oh, it's a blend. Okay, I was like, why is it doing that? I wanted hatching, not blending.
After Space Grandpa went senile, we get to see Space Mom in her younger years. That's cool. We're going to get a little joy in our Warframe.
Holy shit.
Though I do have to say, the one part where Satan is pretending to be Space Mom evil is hot. So that's a concern. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's the difference between like generative bullshit and like a machine learning. You know, a thing that makes it easier for you to do the like the cell shading in Spider-Verse, where you have trained it on how you want it to look and doing it that way. That is a human tool of support.
It should be like the automatic processes I can set up in here. Like I can set up a thing that'll do a bunch of actions that will like give me a CRT look.
Yeah.
It doesn't make the picture, but it's like, oh yeah, you would do like blur, mess with the contrast,
chromatic aberrations,
yeah,
like that kind of jazz. Yeah.
It would do that. Whereas like that way I know, and it shows you what it did, so I know what it's doing. And then I don't have to manually do all of that. It just makes my work faster.
Yeah.
Does it make my work not my work?
And it's not herder cameras replaced the painter. No, painting and taking pictures is two different forms of art. A camera allowed you to take a picture. That is different. And that's what, like, so many of these fucking chuds don't understand is like...
Taking a picture is still an art form too.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't understand that either.
Like, it is a tool of support for the thing that you're wanting to do, and if it isn't that, then it's not worth having around. But again, you know, the reasoning behind the creation kind of deal. And like,
they don't want to make art, they want content.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to.
They want nothing go in, money come out.
Yeah.
Which, you know.
It's a bunch of people, also like the nerd guys who don't realize they're being taken for a damn ride.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bunch of them thinking that they know better than artists and stuff because they want to see what they think they want to see when they don't realize like it's actually fucking trash.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't really expect a lot of business major brains to...
Business major brains and tech brains.
Like, I, as a tech person, am like, oh boy, tech! But at the same time, I'm like, what are you trying to tell me with this? Nothing, because you have done nothing. What is your intent with this? Nothing, because you have no intent. Like, I am seeing and gaining nothing from this because nothing was put into it. If I see that tag on your game, I can assume that you couldn't be bothered to make the game, so you have nothing for me to enjoy. If I see, oh yeah, so-and-so uses Clip Studio and they've got assets in their drawing, cool. They did the drawing that they wanted to do and they needed a thing to make 50,000 flowers in the background. Done.
Yeah, I have a thing right here that does, droplets.
Yeah, like...
I'm going to use for the lighting in the background.
Yeah, so like that is a tool to support the artist. That is an entirely different thing. And like that's not hard to explain. It's literally right there. So I saw one person was the AI tag was on a thing, but the tag was for they used it for the font that they used in the store page.
That's so weird.
So they made
Why?
They made the whole ass game and then couldn't be bothered to finish their store page for it.
Oh my god.
So it's just like, okay, that either means that A, you're lying about your usage and you probably used other stuff, or B, you just couldn't be bothered to be here?
Like, I do feel like there is some level of, like, if you used it for translation, that's not to, like, shit on translation. I think a good translation is a good translation, but that, to me, says, like, oh, it's going to be a shit translation.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily affect the creative process. It just affects how it's being communicated to me, the viewer. So I do feel like that is a potential wiggle room. But, like, I don't know if by AI you mean it, like, made up a bunch of shit, or you just use, like, Google Translate on everything. Because those are two entirely different things.
Yeah. And, while I do, like, it would just be a shit translate, and you'd be like, oh, this is going to be a shit thing in literally any other language. Some of them do also just make up the translation.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if it was just Google Translate or some kind of, like, dedicated translation software that doesn't make up shit.
Yeah, I have more respect
then some stuff is just going to get lost in translation.
Yeah.
And probably translated incorrectly, but at least it's not just going to be like, this is what most people say, so I'm going to put that in there. Instead of just, because that's where I draw the line, when it just makes shit up whole cloth.
It's like, yeah, this will just be a bad translation, not if I actually translate these words, it's going to say, okay, ChatGPT, now say it in Chinese.
Because sometimes it'll just be like, okay, most people put this into my translation software, so that's what they want to say.
Yeah.
Like, instead of, like, actually trying to translate.
And they've shown, too, like, there was a study done that showed that even just using it at all for writing will actively change what you said with it and change it in different ways depending on different AIs that you used.
Okay.
So you just flat out cannot trust it. And that's in its nature. Which, that was a pretty wild study.
I had a pretty short list tonight.
Oh, okay.
Because we had a bunch of 40s.
Did you do the Doom?
Yeah, that was the one I just did.
Oh, okay.
I should do the Doom. So we'll get this together. Still took me like 2 hours.
Powerful arts. The dark arts of life.
I mean, yeah, that's what I put on my advertisement. Little short one tonight just to get all the 40s out of the way.
Yeah.
There you go. Alright, we'll be back next weekend with more stuff. I'll see you guys then.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming, y'all. Excuse me.
Mike's still on.
Oh, of course it was. I held that in for so long.